Alrighty, so couple minutes here, and then we're going to be getting the second one going. It's going to be just in time versus Jägermeister team, guys. Going to take a quick little music break here. I'm going to get some water and all that good stuff. And we shall be right back after these messages.
VT exclusive mix.
Why, hello there, friends. Fancy seeing you here. The bans have started. Just in time, going to ban the Feral Druid. Jägermeister team going to ban the Affliction Warlock. What's next? Who knows? Could be anything. Could be a Moonkin ban. Could be Moonkin pick. Never gonna know, man. It's pretty pretty up in the air here. Pretty exciting. Jägermeister team, what are they gonna pick? They're gonna pick the Affliction Lock. Just in time, I'm gonna pick the Frost Mage. And here we go. The plays. It's not that exciting. You're right, Taz. I was trying to hype it up for you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Alright, so what's the next ban going to be here? I think we are going to see... I don't know if Navracol even really plays Ellie. They could just ban out the rest or do it if they wanted as just... whereas as far as the Mage already being picked, I mean, if Akralos actually plays Feral, I think they should ban that out. They could go for that. But... It's hard to tell what they're really going to be going for, because honestly I don't even know what these teams can play and what they just listed. Yeah. Oh, what did I want to play? Okay. So no ban from Just in Time. That's an interesting second ban. Just no ban. And we have the sub-rogue ban from Jägermeister team. So maybe it bugged out for Just in Time, I don't know. We have to find out. I'm going to look in Skype and see if they're talking about that, what happened. Maybe they're just YOLOing. They didn't say anything in the chat, so I think it's just YOLO, guys. They don't even need a second ban. This team is crazy. Anyway, well, what you're gonna pick? So, Jägermeister team going back to WLS, man. We got WLS and we got double Druid Feral. Why not? Why not? You know why? We do not have. Well, I don't understand why they wouldn't go with their Holy Priest. LV normally plays Priest, so it's like I don't understand why they're not gonna go FMP when instead they're going double Druid. That's weird, man. LV's a good Priest. Why not just Priest doesn't ban? Why not just pick Priest? Alright, well, whatever. Okay. So it is going to be Resto Druid, Feral Druid, Frost Mage versus WLS. Going to be an interesting one, to be sure. Got the big time rogue ban. They're not scared of the Feral Druid, man. They just don't want to fight that OP rogue. Alright, so Conrad getting back on the warrior. The DK didn't work out for him. Hashtag Svetlana. Were these the same guys that played Double Druid yesterday? I am not sure, actually. Alright, so just in time. Not using their second ban. You know, really, when you look at this, you know, I'm starting to understand. Just in time just really likes druids. They should have banned Resto Druid too. They could have had 4 druids on their side of the pick thing here. You know, that's a lot of druids on one side. That's 3 druids. You normally don't see so many. But you know, they could have gone with 4. They should have really banned that Resto Druid. They could have had 4 druids on their side. That would have been pretty. That would have been pretty impressive. I'm seeing the pattern. I'm seeing what they're going for here. So we're going to be getting queued up into the Grand Arena here pretty shortly, and it should be an interesting one. If it was FMP, I'd say they slaughtered WLS. I think they should win anyway, to be honest with you. But I mean, the Feral Druid doesn't have a good symbiosis. You know, when you have the priest in there, the priest gets symbiosis Cyclone, which is super OP, and the Feral Druid gets symbiosis Disperse, which is also super OP. So that's definitely something that you would normally go for. With this, you know, the Feral Druid's a lot more vulnerable to getting killed by the WLS. You know, so is the mage and everything like that. But we'll have to see if they even want to go on the Feral Druid. They may not decide to do that. So I'm not really sure what the strategy here is going to be for the WLS. Yeah, I don't even think the Feral Druid's going to have symbiosis, because the Resto Druid's just going to symbiosis the mage for the ice block. So anyway, yeah, you can play 3 specs of the same class if you want. They could have gone Moonkin, man. Actually, no, the Resto Druid's also the Moonkin, so they couldn't play Triple Druid. So we are just waiting for them to queue it up. They need 1 minute, apparently. Okay. 1 minute is something we can deal with. Got a tweet from Imbax Gaming. He says, "Can I commentate with you? I just started, but I'm very good, actually." I don't know who you are. I don't know if I want to give you my Skype and stuff. Get DDoSed. That wouldn't be fun. Just because. Why not? Why not, guys? This song is amazing, man. I actually don't even have to be here. I could literally just put this song on loop, and you guys would spam la 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 in chat for the entire time the tournament's going on. And you would be completely happy. There would be no complaints. It's incredible, really. Gates open. 10-hour loop, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so that is not Sonic Kids, I'm lying to you. What team is that? That is Just in Time. Alright. Just in Time. Saint Line, Acro, and I forget what the druid's name is. Let me check. Just in Time, the druid is Kuvi. Okay. Kuvi. Wasn't that just splendid, guys? I feel like we have all become, you know, closer because we listened to that song together. It was a real bonding experience for me. But I don't know if you guys feel it, but you know, I feel it was something real. It was something real there, guys. It was pretty special. All right, here we go. Okay. Countdown has begun. 10 seconds remaining. Going to be getting this going. It's the Jägermeister team versus Just in Time. WLS going up against Double Druid Mage. We'll find out if the WLS can get a W for their team. Alright, here we go. They're going to be getting that gate down. He goes down from Shurko. He's going to be mounting up, charging in, Rain of Fires, going down, see if he can pop anyone out here. But doesn't look like he can. There's the dots going out now. There's the CS on Napricol. They're going to be opening up hard onto Klonuric. There's the deep freeze onto Klonuric. Could be in some trouble. Demon Soul has been popped here by Shurko. Shurko's already drinking Napricol into the Cyclone. Healthstone used there by Klonuric. He's trying to get out of there. He leaps back behind the pillar, playing defensively. 50% HP onto Klonuric there. Acro down about 50% HP himself. He's dotted up fully here. Kuvi trying to get those hots rolling, but Barkston has been popped there. And Acro actually taking a lot of damage. Saint line into the MCS. I think he was able to fake that. He's going to blink out, though. He's taking some pressure himself. Klonuric at half HP. He's down to 20% HP now. Shurko at 40% HP. Comes out from him. There's the NS coming out there from Napricol. We do see that the Draenei, Gift of Naro Racial was used as well. Shurko now going to be out of his Cyclone. We can see Acro taking some damage, but no dots are up just yet. Shurko's got some work to do. He's into the half clone now. He's looking for those dots. He's going to be going for the haunt now. Full dots are up onto Kuvi, and I don't know who the haunt was even going to be on because there's not really even dots. But he's going to get that fear onto Acro now. He's UAing everyone, so he is getting those full dots spread around now. Good job by Shurko. Trying to go aggressive here onto this Feral. It looks like now they're going to swap it over onto Kuvi, the Resto Druid. There was a full sheep onto Shurko, but it's going to be dispelled. Saint Line is playing Troll. And you can see that Berserking Racial, and we do see that the orb comes out onto Klonuric. There's the Cyclone onto Napricol. Shield Wall going to have to be used here by Klonuric. MCS onto Napricol. Shurko put into the Cyclone by the Feral Druid there. And Shurko now is out. He's going to be getting those dots up. He probably wants to relay his port. Does do so. Nice job by him. We see that or mastery. That Spirit Walker's Grace has been used by Napracol. The double Druid team, you're just hotting each other up right now. Saint Line full HP. The Ring of Frost was put down there. Saint Line going to be feared on it though. Klonuric at half HP right now. Taking some significant damage from Acro, but at the same time, Acro, taking quite a bit of pressure himself, and now they're going to be chasing after Klonuric here. He's going to be pounced. He's back behind the pillar. He needs to be careful, but Acro in some trouble himself, and all cooldowns are popped. They're actually going to go hard onto Kuvi, but now they're going to swap it back onto Acro. Acro does have the bark skin up, but will be enough. He may just go down here. Urstox has to be popped, and he is going to get out of there. Thankfully for him, Kuvi and Acro both using their bark skin right there, and Spirit Link was used, so I maybe just missed something. I'm not sure, but it didn't seem like Spirit Link was really needed there, to be honest with you. But look at Saint Line now. He's getting really low. Saint Line's forced into the block. Both Kuvi and Acro were briefly feared there. I don't even know that happened, but anyway, I saw the icon on both of them, and Saint Line now popping out of that ice block, trying to get offensive here. Shockwave goes down. Looks like it missed on everyone, unfortunately for them, though. No, it is going to hit on Kuvi. Kuvi taking some damage here. Die by the sword going up there on Klonuric. MCS on a Napracol. He's down about half HP. We see the Healing Surge going to come out. Nice Howl catches both the Druids, so they're going to have to sit through that Shurko. Getting the dots spread around. They're going to go back onto Kuvi. Kuvi could be in a little bit of trouble. The Ring of Frost not going to be able to land as it was CS there by Shurko. Shurko doing a good job with that. We can see now both Kuvi and Acro kind of getting really low here, and this double Druid team really not working out so far, man. Shurko is maybe going to be able to finish off Acro here. Soul Drain could come in. The NS has been popped by Kuvi, but he's getting LOS'd on it. He still hasn't used it. NS is just sitting up on him. Still hasn't used it. 10% HP. The NS goes down now, but he has no hots at all out. He's going to have to ice block that Shockwave. He pops his own Socks. There's the NS heal with the Heart of the Wild there from Acro. Acro going to be able to get himself back up. We can see that Kuvi in a lot of trouble. He's 40% HP. He pops his Iron Bark. He's getting a full hots up on himself. He's kiting away. Saint Line, though, down just low as well. He's down, going to have to ice block at 34% HP. We can see Acro now may go down back behind the pillar. He's going for the Tranquility. Not going to be able to keep going, though, as he is going to get feared off. Kuvi into the full Warrior Fear. We can see Acro, 25% HP. Tree and Stun's going to be spammed out onto him. There's the Sheep onto Klonuric. He has his Trinket, though. Acro, 20% HP. Can the Warrior get back to him? There's the charge over on him. Shockwave lands on both Druids. Acro in a lot of trouble. No Barkskin available, but it looks like they're actually maybe going to swap. No, they're going to keep going on Acro. Acro, 25% HP. Full dots up. Haunt up as well. Can they finish him off? The Orb comes out defensively, just trying to push them back, but I don't think it's going to work. 10%, 4%, 2% HP. Somehow, some way is alive. He needs to get those hots from Kuvi, though. He has the Barkskin up, but Kuvi is just fallen so far behind here. Regrowth's coming out now onto Saint Line. Saint Line's going to be dotted up here as well. But he's 10% HP, may just get executed here. 5% HP, doesn't even have an ice block, doesn't look like it. Somehow he survived as well. The Druids retreating back here behind the pillar, and we are going to see now once again they're just pressures all on this just-in-time team. Acro into the Shockwave. This is going to be it. He's going to get executed. 10%. He goes down. And a nice job there by Jägermeister team. The WLS crushing through here in game one. And that double Druid pick really not working out for them, have to say. That looked rough for them, man. But I'm just kind of confused still. Why not pick the Priest? Well, anyway, class stacking doesn't seem to work out most of the time. It's okay, I guess, but yeah. Well, regardless, the Jägermeister team going to take the 1-0 lead, and we'll see if they're going to be able to close out the series here in game two. I mean, without that symbiosis, it's you don't have that extra defensive cooldown for the Feral Druid, and you know the Druid, Resto Druid, wasn't really able to avoid too many fears, to be honest with you. So without Tremor Totem, without Fear Ward, without special guys, etc., you know, he wasn't really avoiding that many fears. So I think that honestly, it's kind of just a setup issue. But they picked it. So, you know, maybe their priest is just not even here. I'm not sure. It's possible that the priest is not here today or something. But I'm not positive about that. Anyway, we're just waiting for the map pick now from Just in Time. As soon as they do select that, we are going to be able to get queued up into this next game. But it seems like, honestly, all the European teams just always go back to Nagrand. They seem to just love Nagrand. Yep, there it is, Nagrand. it seems like it's always the pick, which is just surprising to me. Because most of the NA players, they feel like Nagrand's really like a neutral map, but it's like not something that they would really ever pick. I don't think I've ever really picked Nagrand in a tournament after losing. It just seems like there's always got to be a map that's going to give you more of an advantage, even if it's playstyle based instead of comp based. So it seems strange that they always pick Nagrand, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But anyway, it is obviously fine. So just waiting for the gates to open up, and then we will be hopping on into this. And Jägermeister team, this is the first best of 3. They're looking strong. They could claim the first best of 3 here already, and if they're able to do so, then we're gonna have to go back to the picks and the bans. We're gonna see if Just in Time could figure anything out. Because Just in Time, if they lose the first best of 3, they're gonna have to win 2 straight, which is a tough situation to be in. I mean, it's definitely not impossible. You can obviously come back, but anyway, there it is. The queue popped, or rather I should say the gates have opened. Kuvi gonna kill me off here. Alrighty. As soon as we are all killed off, we will get this going for you guys. And remember, tomorrow we are going to have more series. This is the last series today, so it's a short day today. Quite a short day, actually. But at the same time, tomorrow is going to be some very good games. Tomorrow is really the deciding day. We are going to be having just all the games that are remaining in the Red League. Is it Red League or is it Blue League? No, it's Blue League. So it is the remaining games in the Blue League. And we're going to find out where everyone is going to finish up as far as positions go. The 3 games remaining are going to be the games that really decide everything. It's USA versus Sonic Kids. And then it's going to be Jägermeister team versus Bleached Bones and Jägermeister team versus second place. So USA versus Sonic Kids. Whoever wins that is going to be able to qualify. They're going to be in 4th place, whoever wins that. And if Bleached Bones loses to Jägermeister team, 2-0, which I don't see happening, but it's possible. If they do, then they are out. But otherwise they are in. And then Jägermeister team versus second place. That's just kind of a for pride type game because second place is already qualified. But here is the countdown. Get that going. And this is the second best 3, guys. We're going to find out, will the WLS look dominant once again? The Demon Gate going to be going down there for Shirko. He does get that off, and we're going to be following Conrad, seeing what he can get done here. He's moving forward. But everyone's going to go into stealth. There's the Invis. There's the double prowl. And now the opener here comes out from Acro. He's going to be Blood Horde off, though, immediately by Shirko. We see a clone on a Conrad. And he's going to have to sit that full. Now maybe they're going to be opening up hard on Napracol. Napracol into the deep freeze. They're going to be going on to Shirko, though. The poly comes off that. Full poly onto Napracol. Will Shirko just gate out or something? It doesn't even look like he needs to be honest. But now the gate does come out. He's down to half HP. And that was a good gateway, I have to say. Acro, though, going to be chasing after him. He's going to pop his NS. And he's going hard on Shirko. Healing cooldown's already having to be used. Napracol going to be sheep there. It is DR'd, but still, some good CC coming out early from St. Line. Can they follow that up? They need a Cyclone or something out on Napracol, but it doesn't look like they have it. Acro going to have to sit this full Warrior Fear. Shirko now popping his Demon Soul. Going to be going hard. We do see that Kuvi has already trinketed, and the Warrior sitting on the back of him there. Klonyak, though, may want to come back over onto Acro. Shirko needs to spread those Demon Soul dots. I don't think he's gotten any up just yet. Now he puts up a full set of dots onto Acro there. And he's going to be going for the Fear. Maybe going to spread dots over onto St. Line as well, but his Demon Soul has already expired. Acro, though, down to half HP, does have the full hots up on him. Shirko may have to gate out of there, but he is Novad. Did it actually get bugged? He does pop a shield wall, and he's not gating, so I'm thinking that he actually got Novad on the gate. If you click at the same time, it does bug out. You can mess it up that way. We did see the Blood Whore come in, but it's going to be not going to be that big of a deal, honestly. And then Shockwave comes down to Acro out of that. Shirko does gate out just now. And now his Shaman going to gate back to him. The orb is down on the other side of the map. St. Line trying to go hard. We can see that Napracol, though, is going to be able to heal through it. No problem just yet. And I mean, honestly, the longer time goes on, the worse it gets for this double Druid team, because most of the offensive pressure is now gone for them. They went through their orbs, they went through their early offensives, and everything is kind of just gone right now. So the WLS, it's their turn to shine now, and they do have the full howl out on both of the Druids right now, so they're going to be going hard onto the Mage. Saint Line going to be taking a little bit of damage. Klonurek not doing too much just yet. Napracol looking like he's the target, down about 50% HP. Shurko just needs to start spreading those dots out on everyone, getting the fears on a Kubi, getting that pressure rolling like they had last game. Klonurek pulling back. There's a DR cheap on an Napracol. CS on a Saint Line there. We are going to see the Spell Reflect going up as well for Klonurek. He's going to charge back on a Kubi. Full dots up on him. Haunt lands in as well. He's going to be able to displacers out of there. He's coming back now, though, as there's a Deep Freeze on an Napracol. Will Sheep come out? Doesn't look like it. He's going to be feared on that. Nice job by Shurko, but Acro and Kubi starting to rot a little bit here. Their swap comes out onto Acro. We can see the Iron Bark, the Bark Sim, both being popped. There's the Ueda spell by Kubi, but Acro going to be in some trouble. The Iron Bark falling. There's no rejuve up. Now it goes up. Life Looms may fall here as well. The Life Looms actually allowed to pop there by Kubi. Not the best choice in my opinion. So he has no hots up on Acro now, and Barkskin and Iron Bark are both gone. Acro could be in a lot of trouble as Klonurek is chasing after him. There's the Orb though coming out. They're going hard onto Napracol. Napracol down to 30% HP. May have to trinket here. He does have to trinket that MCS. The last stand comes in. He actually trinkets the Link. Wow. Pretty preemptive on that Link. I think the trinket alone would have been okay, but they did force some major defensives there just in time, so looking better this game. Everyone's at half HP after that Link. He needs some AoE healing, top them all back off. Napracol going to get out of there, so is Shurko. Should be able to top himself off behind the pillar. He's going for the G heal. We do see that Drain Iron, Rachel, the Gift of Naro did go up as well. He pops his Ascendance, he pops his Run Cast. He's trying to top everyone back off. He needs to top off Shurko though. The pet set comes in. Shurko's low on mana, and he is low on HP as well. I'm going to have to get it back up. We do see the CS onto Kuvi. That's going to be full. Kuvi going for the Cyclone with no hots on himself when they're actually popping cooldowns on him. And he has to Ice Block, and he's just going to get executed out of it maybe. Oh my god. He was 1% HP, and the Shrooms bring him back to full instantly. I cannot believe he's going to be able to get top back there. I thought he was dead for sure. He had no hots on himself. They had full rack cooldowns on him, and he's casting a Cyclone. Gets locked. But oh my god, man. That is a close call there if I've ever seen one. Saint Line going to be CS. We see Kubi going for the drink. He's going to be able to get it. They're pulling back behind the pillar here as they are going to be able to just retreat. We see Saint Line taking some damage. Has to be careful. Doesn't want to use that Ice Block just yet. Kubi standing up now. He's actually 76% mana. Klonurek taking a little bit of damage. Napracol into that DR Sheep. MCS off that. Klonurek taking some big damage. He's down 30%. He needs to get out of there. Die by the Sword Pop. There's the Deep Freeze on a Napracol for CC. Shurko getting low once again. He's down to 40% HP. Klonurek though 25% HP. Acro 30% HP. Both teams taking a lot of pressure. Who's going to be able to capitalize here? The Fear comes out onto Saint Line. They're trying to go hard onto Acro still. They're going to swap back on a Saint Line though, as the Warrior does not have a charge. He couldn't get back. Saint Line down to 40%. Kuvi going for the Trank should top everyone back off, and Acro going to Trank here as well. So the double Trank Hawk going to be more than enough to bring everyone back to full. And now Acro coming back out, going to get Blood Horde off. We can see he is the target. There's the MCS on Acro. Maybe just try to stop a CC or something, but probably just a mistake actually. And there's the Deep Freeze on an Napracol. He's taking some damage now, down to half HP, 40% HP. There's the Gate from Napracol. Acro, no hots really up on him. The only two blooms did just pop, and there's no rejuve. He does have the rejuve up now, but it gets devoured. Still no hots from Kuvi. He's going to get feared. He's going to trinket. He needs to get those hots rolling, and he knows it. Napracol, though, in some trouble. Orb comes out. The Aura Mastery goes up. He's going to be able to land that Aura Mastery heal. He needs to gate out right now. He's getting very, very low on the mana. We can see the Skull Bashes and everything really doing work there. Acro going to be put into the fear. Kuvi in some trouble as well. He's at 50% HP. Dots going up on him. Now Napracol, 5% HP. May just get soloed on the other side by Saint Line. 7%, 3%, 10%. He goes in the ring. I think he's going to Ice Lance. The Trink comes out, but it's too little too late. Link was not available anyway. And it's all tied up just in time. Going to be able to even the score 1-1. I cannot believe that the Druid survived. But he did. And good job. So it's all tied up, man. It's coming down to this third and final game in the first best three. Alright, so the map pick, I'll give you 3 guesses. It's Nagrand. You got it right. We're going back to Nagrand. Jägermeister team now selecting Nagrand, so I don't know. We'll find out, man. Find out how it's going to work out here. And okay, I got another tweet here from Vodka Block. Vodka Block tweets, "What do you think of 72% resilience, 55% battle fatigue coming? Instead of balanced classes, they think more resilience solves everything." I don't know, man. It's like that's a huge change. I feel like it's pretty late in the PTR to make that kind of a change. I don't really like it because it's hard to know exactly how game balance is going to be affected by that. And it's like changes like that, last minute changes like that, are what really messes up the seasons a lot of times, because they spent all this time on PTR getting all this feedback and everything from the players, and then it's like after they've taken all this feedback, they now go and put in a change like that, which is a huge change and could completely alter where the class balance should be and everything. So I think it's definitely something that needs to be kind of thought about more. But I don't know. Maybe PTR is going to be going on for a long time still. So anyway, I will find out. It just seems like such a big change to me to do. But anyway. Some people are saying there's lag. I have 0 drop frames, guys. So it's Twitch or it's you. Just refresh the stream, change the quality settings, etc. Sometimes you just get a bad connection through Twitch, and you are not able to do anything about that. But if you refresh, sometimes you're going to be able to get a better connection, and then you will be happy. Just waiting for the grand. There's the gates. We can hop on in, and this is going to be the final game of this first best of 3. Whoever takes it, going to be able to win. There's no timeouts in this third one, but I don't think it's going to be an issue anyway. It seems like this game, this series has been pretty fast paced. Yeah, 70. The change everyone's asking about is 72% resil, 55% battle fatigue. Chase Tweet says, "Just in time ran a legit comp this entire tournament. They just seem to make awful comps work." I mean, they're choosing it though. It's like they have played some legit comps for sure, I think. But Saint Line, they have a priest on their team. There's no reason they couldn't have picked the priest. So they obviously feel that this gives them an advantage. And sometimes it's just something like, people are feeling more confident on a specific class, or someone's just not feeling like they're good against a certain class or certain matchup. Like for our team. We ran double shaman, and I'm sure a lot of people were questioning that, but it was just simply because Cedar was not feeling confident on his priest against DKs. So that was the reason for that. He wanted to play on his shaman because he was more comfortable on shaman against DKs than he was on his priest, and I definitely think that double shaman Feral was worse than priest Feral Ellie, but sometimes it's something like that. So it could just be that Kuvi's more confident against this setup than their priestess. So who knows? Anyway. We are just waiting to find out who's going to be able to take this. 10 seconds remaining on the countdown. Here we go. We are going to have Saint charging forward. There's the blink in. Gateway going to be going down. He's going to be able to get Nova on that. And now we are going to have the NS clone coming out on to Shurko from Acro. Saint Line, though, already down so low. He's at 30% HP. Has to already block. Wow. And that's what you get for getting so aggressive, I guess. I mean, they turned it around on him big time, and they haven't even popped their offensive cooldown. So Klonyarik still has all his offensives, and there's no blocker on Saint Line for quite some time. They may just want to pop Swifty here. Are they going to do it? Kuvi is just sitting with his NS up. I don't know if he even realizes he's had NS up for 10 or 20 seconds. It's just sitting on him, and he's full feared now. Saint Line, all the cooldowns are going to be popped on him. Will Kuvi use his NS? There's the blanket CS on the Saint Line. That probably should have been Kuvi. Kuvi is going to get feared. He uses the NS regrowth when he's in tree form. I think that would have been instant anyway. So, or maybe it was NS clone. I'm not even sure. But regardless, the NS is gone now. And they're going to be going over onto Acro. That shockwave comes in, but it's only going to land on Kuvi. Acro able to get out of there. We are going to see him charging back onto Saint Line, though. Second ice block may be forced here. The Colossus Smash goes up. He does catch the Iron Bark, getting some big heals from the tree form. Looks like they have stabilized. Looks like they're going to be okay. And Shurko now going to be able to get that Han out. The Deep Freeze comes in on Klonyarik. He's going to be taking some serious damage on a 40% HP, 30% HP. He gets put in the main. He gets a heal there from Napper Cole. The Gifted Naro going to go up. He's going to pop his Hellstone as well. He's popping the Spell Reflect. He's intervening out of there, trying to get away. The Tranquility coming down here from Kuvi, going to keep his team fully topped off. The Trancot is extremely strong as well. And we are going to see now the charging back onto Saint Line. Saint Line is taking quite a bit of damage. He's still on hypo, so that is his second block that has been used. He's not going to have a block for a long, long time, so this WLS mixing it up. They're trying to get the kill onto the mage this time around. Will they be able to do it? And now there is the defreeze once again on the colony rig. Trinket there from Napracole on the MCS. He's trying to keep his warrior alive, but will he be able to do it? Palm Sheep comes out. That's going to be full. Nothing for that. Saint Line, though, going to be in some trouble as well. Die by the Sword was up there. He's getting back onto Saint Line. The Heroic Leap comes in. Akrod 50%. Saint Line going to be getting top back off. The Healing Tide does go back down there for Napracole. That's going to be enough to keep Colony Rig alive. We can see a full fear onto Kuvi. What do they have off that? Doesn't look like anything just yet, but Saint Line 50% HP has 0 hots right now, and Kuvi's going for a clone with 0 hots on his mage and no blocks remaining, and he gets locked, and this time he's going to be punished for it. Saint Line going to die, and Kuvi, I don't know, man, you got to get them hots up before you're going for the clones. Your mage had nothing, and I think that was just such a risky move. Maybe it would have paid off if he was able to land that clone on the warrior. Because the damage wouldn't have been coming in, but it was like, I mean, that's so risky. If you don't have full hots up and you go for the clone, if you get locked, you're so far behind. But anyway, that's what he went for, and that's not going to pay off at all. So, Jägermeister team going to take the first best of 3. Just in time, going to fall with that double Druid comp. So, Jägermeister team 1 best of 3 away from taking this series, and this would be their first series of the tournament that they have won. So, Jägermeister team is 1-8 right now in best of 3s, and they haven't been able to take a full series at all. So this would be a nice win for them if they're able to get it. We have the next picks and the bans. I'm gonna grab some more water and use the washroom very quickly, and I will put on some music for you all, and I will be right back.